All right, but they are readying right on up, wasting no time getting into it. Cypher on top of Railgun. Red armor is going to be a good pick for him to hang on both yellows and the Mega.
Yeah.
So he's going to be able to get that grab fairly cleanly. He's only got rockets at this point, but hey, on Toxicity, rockets are just fine to get the job done. Cypher, though, if he can really leverage this rail and make sure that DaHanG doesn't get an easy grab of that, it's going to be back up, and there's the grab. A good rocket out of DaHanG is going to be knocking down Cypher's stack significantly. 5 seconds to red armor, and can Cypher really afford to make this fight happen?
He's going to have to...
DaHanG says no.
Wow, yes. Firing down the rockets, DaHanG takes that red away pretty cleanly as well, and he's going to back off for the yellow. Can maybe even get in on the other yellow here as well.
Oh, beautiful rocket. Cypher should be able to pull away this Mega. No, it's not going to happen. DaHanG sneaking it right up the chute. Is we pulling together a first frag and the grab for Mega. Yeah, Cypher couldn't even grab that away before going down.
Cypher in a vulnerable position again, fresh off the spawn, doesn't have too much health or armor to survive, and it's 2-0, and the red armor in DaHanG's hands. This is just a repeat of the first map.
Kind of raising my eyebrow a little bit here, but DaHanG looking just as strong now as he did at the beginning of Blood Run. Cypher's going to be caught up at yellow armor. He's going to be able to escape back through teleporter, not making himself an easy target for DaHanG. In fact, sticking around to ambush DaHanG on rockets. A decent pop there, but manages to get behind Cypher. You don't get to see that every day, really.
Cypher's awareness, I mean, that's renowned for being so accurate, and yet had no idea where DaHanG was there. Almost got on top of the Mega.
Now that was a decent frag, and DaHanG's still going to be able to pick up Mega here, but that was significant damage out of Cypher. If Cypher can maintain this aggression, keep plowing the rockets right into DaHanG's face, he can eventually start putting DaHanG on tilt.
DaHanG just dodging those rockets there. That could be pretty important as he's going to get around to that yellow as well. The red armor will be up in a second. Cypher going to drop down to that. DaHanG going to look to do some damage on him maybe. Oh, he actually gets a frag on Cypher as well. He didn't drop down for that red. It's 5-0. And
he catches him out of the teleport. It's going to be decent rocket damage there, but DaHanG has priorities, and armor takes all. I mean, when you're 5 up, he can leave the fights in favor of maintaining this control. So 2 seconds. Oh! Gotta look both ways before you cross that particular street. DaHanG's going to be looking for red armor just a second. Cypher, again, maintaining some aggression here, but take a look at him right now, and his hits just aren't quite on it. You know,
it's that
maybe
one rocket, but
I don't know. Maybe it's CL time nudge. Yeah.
7-0. DaHanG hitting a great rail there as well. Cypher will be weak running around the map. He doesn't have any items to pick up.
Cypher playing a little bit quiet right now, looking for a bit of a rocket ambush. Manages to lay one right in on DaHanG, putting DaHanG down to, well, less than 100, but DaHanG's rockets right on target, and there's the grab for Mega. And that's the unfortunate thing about the way that Cypher's been timing his fights. He's been aggressing DaHanG right before these items, and sure, DaHanG gets down to like 60 health, but he's able to get right back up very, very quickly. Cypher needs to be changing his gears a little bit here in order to kind of syncopate those fights.
I mean, you can see the reason why he's constantly attacking, just trying to bring DaHanG down to a lower amount of health, and eventually he'll get the frag. He'll give away a few frags on that, but on this map you can get frags so quickly. I mean, 8-0 is not as much as, say, 3-0 on the previous map.
Absolutely. So DaHanG looking for a bit more aggression before Mega comes up. Cypher can be there, but he can't really be doing anything. Fortunately, he can fade back to yellow armor. No real rail out of DaHanG there.
Yeah, just missed the shot. Just hit the wall as Cypher dived around.
Actually, that was going to be a really great time to move back over towards red armor if red armor was a little bit closer on the time. Right now, DaHanG has full liberty on the entire map. And DaHanG looking right for him. That was potentially very dangerous for him, going right up in that corner. Cypher can shut him down. If he can get some solid rockets in, DaHanG might be in big trouble here.
It's one nice rocket, but DaHanG grabs the red and hits the plasma kill.
Yeah.
9-0. And the yellow armor in DaHanG's hands as well. He's going to move in on the Mega. It looks like he's going to leave it up for Cypher.
As DaHanG's looking at full control of, well, actually, no. Wow, okay. Cypher is going to be able to move back through the map. And again, yellows are going to be his real bread and butter right now because DaHanG isn't leaving him with too many other options. Cypher making some aggression on this red, however. Good LG on DaHanG's. DaHanG's is going to be better LG, but look at this. He's got him down to 75 health after the 50 pickup. There's no real yellow armor available on the map. And so if Cypher can maintain this...
Oh! Direct rocket
there we
go.
go. Cypher picking one up, but now he's got a little over half of the match to not only get a frag, but roll this into real control. There's a yellow armor pickup and a second frag on the board. DaHanG has a fresh spawn. Nothing but plasma. Oh, careful shooting that floor there. But Mega's going to be back up, and Cypher he's having to decide between blood and health.
He takes the Mega there, so he should have a slight advantage on the health. He does manage to get the frag on DaHanG. He's only got 46 health on the board though, so he's got to back off, stack up. The yellow is up, the second yellow across the other side of the map. If he can make his way there, he could get a big advantage on armor over DaHanG. It looks like he doesn't know that it's going to be up anytime soon. In fact, the position DaHanG's taken up is very
it's going to be mutual frag.
Oh, that's not what Cypher
And that's very
needed.
dangerous. We just had the game pulled out, blowed in, and put back in the NES. I mean, everything is now reset as far as the stack is concerned. Cypher's going to be waiting for Mega. He's already got one yellow armor up. DaHanG up with red armor.
Yeah, and he's going to get this upper yellow as well. Although he decides to back off, leaving
a bit of
Cypher.
a fight for it, actually.
Yeah, Cypher moving in pretty effectively there. He's going to go and take that. Oh, wow!
You can see it coming. Burn some facial hair off there, but it's going to be DaHanG looking to, kind of corner Cypher and make sure that he can't have an easy time on red. But Cypher, very aggressive play. He really risked putting himself on the line for that LG out of DaHanG. DaHanG left the fight up, left the red armor up, and now Cypher actually has a lot to work with in this latter half.
Oh, direct rocket straight to the chest of Cypher. LG on LG battle. Doesn't come out in either's favor particularly, but DaHanG's backed off and he's defended that Mega.
Missing that one rail is going to be crucial for him. Cypher can pull him on down with 20 health left over. Red armor is going to be back up in just a second, but this is, again, you can see Cypher checking all the corners, wanting to make sure that the weight is clear before he goes in for a red armor. And even with red armor, 20 health is not going to be very comfortable for him. So he's going to be scrounging around, looking for as much as possible. The 50 is not up by the teleporter. There it comes. Good break for him there.
Yeah, DaHanG needs to keep up this aggression. This is the thing that's putting Cypher off his game. He's not used to people being right in his face, really aggressive. If he goes too defensive, it'll probably suit Cypher, if anything.
Absolutely, on a map like Toxicity, it's very difficult to kind of fade away like that after all. And the play that worked on Blood Run will not necessarily be the play that works here, especially with Cypher picking up almost every item now. Yellows is still very much going to be DaHanG's game. He just got to pick up a Mega a little bit ago. He's got a solid rail as Cypher makes his exit at a teleporter, and it's not going to take too many of those to become a real problem for Cypher.
Yeah, he's only hit 4 out of 15 shots though on rail, DaHanG, so maybe he wants to up his game with the rail a little bit, and that'll bring back control of the map.
Cypher keeping his back to red armor, wanting to make sure that DaHanG can't go all that aggressive, but DaHanG actually plows on in. Cypher saying, fine, you know what, I didn't want it anyway, but he comes through the teleporter a little too late to do any real damage, and now he's a bit early on Mega. He's able to pick up Mega and yellow armor here, hopefully, but there's DaHanG spamming on it. If Cypher can keep spamming on the TP exit, he knows that DaHanG can't really get there, so he can force the fight into DaHanG's core. There we go, a nice rocket pop. Oh, yeah.
DaHanG
I was worried about that acid for a second.
I'm following Cypher still. He picks up that yellow armor, moving right through the middle of the lower map. The other yellow will be up in a second, but everything else is 20-odd seconds away, so it's just going to be period of fighting that's going to happen between the two. It's gone a bit cagey now.
Yeah, we really don't get to see that much plus back action here on Toxicity, but DaHanG is writing the rulebook for it right now. Cypher top map, looking for any word out of DaHanG. He catches him in the backside with LG just a little bit. Not really enough to force the fight, enough to grab away red armor, but DaHanG is using that time. Cypher's going to be at RA in order to fade away, go back to the top mid map, and throw down some rockets. But yellow armor is going to be the easy bait, and Cypher nails a pixel rail on him just as he makes that exit, keeping DaHanG a little bit light on the stack.
That's a great rail shot, but DaHanG's angles are so impressive.
Yeah.
It's so hard to hit, so hard to catch out, but Cypher gets
drops
it
it from behind. DaHanG's looking for defensive rockets, looking to RJ out of there as quickly as possible. 1 second left to red armor, and DaHanG, this is going to be a bit of an issue for Cypher, really. He's waiting on that mega health, and being way too early means that DaHanG gets a free red. All that advantage that Cypher got by dropping it on DaHanG unexpected now fades away.
Yeah, it's just pretty much equal between the two now. And DaHanG's just going to play his... Whoa, great rocket there, popping Cypher up defensively. He's just trying to cover Cypher off at every angle. This is a defensive game, effectively, by DaHanG, but he's still being aggressive with it.
I've honestly not seen many plays of defensive play. Oh, here we go. We have rockets and LG.
Oh.
Solid from Cypher.
Here we go.
And there's the frag to open the door. But we're going to have to see if Cypher can carry the 77 health that he has against DaHanG. But now DaHanG is early on the Mega. That's going to be majorly punishable by Cypher. And now Cypher can actually run his advantage a little bit. Oh, man, that plasma coming out of DaHanG, though. Immediately, Cypher knocked down on the health, but there we go. 8 on 11. We have 3 frags and 45 seconds. This is entirely doable by Cypher, especially with DaHanG going in for this red armor. Cypher's rockets need to be on target. He catches him in the acid, stuck on the crate. And Cypher's made this entirely doable, but 24 health. 24 health. That's not a lot to work with here.
Left.
And he's waiting for yellow.
He needs to wait for these items. That's the problem with it. DaHanG doesn't have too much either, though. He's going to get the mega health. Oh, gets LG'd in the back. But does just evade.
Yeah. Now he needs to have a solid plan. He needs to know exactly where DaHanG's going to be and catch him there. Coming out, don't get caught on the teleporter. Every second is crucial here. DaHanG's nowhere near red armor. DaHanG's waiting by crates. He's waiting by teleporter. He's going to be playing it on out by Mega Health. He's going to be caught up here early, though.
Oh.
Cypher misses the rocket. DaHanG with 91 health. We'll be making this match 11 to 9.
Wow.
My God.
2-0 to DaHanG. This is pretty incredible stuff here.
I don't know what to think right now.
I've never seen DaHanG
I mean,
play as
don't
well
get
as
me
this.
wrong.